guys, it's Alan here from RajabRacing again. Early May, we've finally been able to complete our RB30 single cam rocker covers. What makes these things a little bit unique? There's quite a few things that make these quite unique. They're a full cast aluminium rocker cover. We've designed these from ground up. We used to use one of these systems that was hand fabricated on our Harlequin race car many years ago. And then with time, we've progressed to add some added features to these to be able to make them very useful in a number of different ways. So what we've got here, we've got a raw aluminium silver, we've got a powder coated black and a powder coated red. They're the three variants that we have. We have moved the fittings to the back of the rock cover for the breathers that gave you a catch can. You can fit a factory oil cap to these. We've put the same thread in them. The fittings in these rock covers, however, other than the cap, are all -12 ORB. So they're an O-ring port fitting to maximize the sealing ability that they'll have. We've also got them baffled inside. We've put a number of fittings into these rock covers. I'll quickly go through it. I don't want to take too much time explaining, but we've added a gallery in the back of the rock cover, and I'll just quickly show that. We've added a gallery in the back of the rock cover, which is specifically there to help drain the oil from the back of the rock cover back to your sump. So if you've got some fittings in your sump, whether it be the driver's or passenger side, you can use them as drains for your oil sump. If you've got a dry sump system, you can use them for some of your scavengers. And like I said, you can use passenger, driver, or both. But what we've also added, for some of the people that run the RD, the Nissan RD diesel blocks. So the RBs have a bit of a issue with drain back, so we're not even going to discuss that. But we've come up with this and devised a way to help return the oil back as fast and as much as possible. So other than the gallery, we've actually got in the back. We've also put some fittings in the sides. They're also to accommodate with returning of the oil. The front one and the two front ones are more for your RD. You can use them for RB as well. The top one's is fine to use with RB30, but the bottom one and the top one and this rear one here specifically to suit RDs to some degree. So RDs don't have the amount of oil capacity going back to the sump that an RB30 has. However, that becomes a problem. So you get a lot of oil build up in the cylinder head. So I've integrated these things into the rock cover to be able to, the two lower ones or the four lower ones to help return the oil. The top one, however, I've integrated that into the rock cover. It sits above the baffle, and that is for crankcase pressure. So if you've got a point high in the sump that doesn't have oil there, you can use that to help relieve some of the crankcase pressure that your engine will have at extremely high boost applications. So that's what we've done with these. I believe they're a very nice little unit. I'll just show you inside. So that's the baffle system we've put in place. And if you have a look closely in the back, you'll see the gallery we've actually put in the back of them. So that gallery is specifically designed to be able to pull as much oil out as possible at the racetrack, wherever you want it, wherever you need it. Not just at the racetrack, wherever you need it. But we found that the racetrack, if you call us, you can ask to speak to me if I'm available, and I can give you some relevant data that we've picked up over the years in relation to rock covers. And we've come up with this rocker cover and this rock cover design to be able to help some of the oil starvation issues that can be had when drag racing with RB30s. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an insight of what we've done. It's taken a little while. These have been in the go for a long time. Finally got them done. Hopefully within the next week or so, these will be on the shelf ready to go. We'll have them on the website. If you've got any questions, if you're not sure, please give us a call. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. And we also have a variant without a logo. So that is also available for workshops. If workshops choose to want to have them without logo, that's fine. We can accommodate for that as well. So have a good one. Thank you very much for watching.
heart, what do you feel? Open up your heart, what do you